for pepperoni rolls. In West Virginia, everybody eats pepperoni rolls. I think it started from the miners. That's what they used to take down into the mine with them to eat for lunch because they keep all day. So in this bowl I've whisked together 5 cups of flour, 3/4 cup of sugar, and 2 teaspoons of salt. And I'm going to add, in this cup I have a cup of warm water, half a teaspoon of sugar, and 2 1/4 teaspoons or 2 packs of yeast. I'm going to add that and a half a cup of melted butter with 2 beaten eggs. And we're just going to stir this around until it pulls together. And then I'm going to knead it until it's... I'll show you the test to know when it's done. I don't know if you can see how it's pulling together. Don't worry about getting every little bit of flour mixed into it. We're going to come back once the dough's kneaded. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me knead dough for 5 minutes. So as soon as the dough's ready, I'll come back and show you the test and know that it's done. Okay, the dough only took a couple minutes to knead. And with any dough, you want it to be just a big ball of, looks like chewing gum. And you want the dough to be soft. Now, a lot of people will do this, where they'll just take their fingers, and if it springs back, it's good. But what I found is any type of dough, any type of bread dough, buns or anything, you want to be able to pull a chunk off and stretch it pretty far out before it starts to break. And you can see that dough's stretching really far before it starts to tear apart. That's how you know when the bread's done. So we're going to let this raise until it's doubled, and then I'll come back and show you the rest of it. It's really simple to make. Okay, we're back. And the dogs are barking. You can see this raised. It's not going to raise a lot like if you're making a bread dough, because it's a really dense dough. So I'm just going to move it around a little bit and cut it into 4 sections. And you're going to get 16 really good size rolls out of this. And it's a fairly easy dough to roll out. Just roll each piece out into a square. And I always trim up the edges a little bit. And you can take, if there's leftover dough, you can use that to make more. Okay. Divide this into 4 sections. Pepperoni can be expensive, but a lot of stores, I don't know if you have like Save-A-Lots and Aldi's where you live, but you can buy huge bags of pepperoni for $10. That's what I do. We use a lot of pepperoni. And then I just put it in little Ziploc bags and freeze it. So lay out a roll of pepperoni, flip it over, and put another roll, on top. Flip that, and this dough will stretch, so if you need to pull it to tuck those pieces in, you can. Just close the edges. And you can pull these over and close these edges too if you want. I never do. That's it. Let it sit and raise for about 20 minutes before you put it in the oven. And you're going to bake it at 350 for about 15 minutes. And I'll come back once they're all done and show you what it looks like. Okay, they just come out of the oven. I had to bake them for 20 minutes. But you'll know when they're done when the bottoms are nice and brown. And that's it. Thanks for watching.